God, I sure hope all this stuff is still working just right. That's going, this is going. All right. So, how's it going, everybody? I'm back. Sorry I've been gone for so long, and well, normally I wouldn't even do a video like this because, talking about me and what I've been up to and stuff, because I'm just not that type of guy talking about my stuff. I just don't think I'm really all that important, but I figured I probably owe it to you guys to at least come out here and make a video kind of explaining what happened to me and why I disappeared off of YouTube. Well, it's kind of a long story, but I'll go ahead and go over it. I'm going to try to keep my shadow off the bike so at least you can have, something cool to look at. About 4 months ago, right around the time when I disappeared off of YouTube, I got a call from my landlord. Me and my wife have been renting the same house for like 10 years. And she decided that she wasn't going to renew our lease. It wasn't because, we're late on payments or nothing like that. We always took good care of the house and always on time with the payments. But her sister was going to move up here from California. And she needed a place to live. Well, with all the, everything going on right now, it's kind of hard for people to find a place to live. So instead of making her sister go out and find her own damn place, she decided she was going to just go ahead and kick us out of our house. So it was kind of a situation where me and my wife had to pretty much drop everything that we were doing and find another place to live. Cutting to the end of that whole thing, we ended up buying a house. It was kind of tough to do at this time because there's not a lot. I mean, there are some houses for sale out there on the market, but everything that comes up for sale is getting snatched up super quick. So you really have to kind of jump on a house when it comes up available. But I'd never bought a house before, so I really didn't know what the heck I was doing. So it took a little bit of time to kind of figure everything out, but I worked a really, really good buyer's agent, and he walked me through all the process and stuff, and long story short, we bought a house. The thing is that the house that I bought doesn't have a garage, and that really sucks. I plan on building one at that house, but the reason why I bought a house without a garage is, number one, all the houses with garages were either way too expensive or the houses themselves were way too small. We had found one that was almost perfect, except it was about 1/4 the size of what we needed for living space. So that kind of blew that whole idea out of the water. I did put a bid on that house, but luckily we didn't get it. So we had to move on to another house. But we ended up in a house now that's almost twice the size with 2 additional bedrooms and an additional bathroom. And everything worked out really, really good, and we enjoy the house. But like I said, the garage situation has to be resolved sometime in the future. So luckily, I'm in construction and I can do stuff like that. So I'm going to be building a garage sometime soon. Well, I won't say soon because we're going to have to wait and see. I'm hoping all this stuff, the political stuff and the pandemic stuff is just going to calm down and go back to normal. Anyways, I thought I'd come out here and go for a ride and today and just make a video. And this will probably be the only one talking about, what I've been up to, why I've been gone, why I've been missing. And I really was just kind of, the thought had crossed my mind to just kind of abandon the channel and help my wife work on hers. But there were so many of you that were commenting and even cross-messaging me on Instagram and looking for me on Harley groups on Facebook and sending messages through my videos and stuff like that, just wondering where the heck I am, what happened to me. And I really do appreciate the concern, but it came as a surprise to me. People disappear off of YouTube all the time. It's no big deal. People make videos and then they're gone. So I never thought that, my subscribers and my viewers would go out of their way to inquire, have any concern about where I'm at, if I'm okay. So I know I made a message on my YouTube community page explaining what happened, but I don't know if everybody saw it. So here I am, just telling everybody I'm okay. I plan on starting making videos again because I really, really do enjoy doing this, and I love writing and making videos and stuff, but there's going to be a little bit of a problem with me, getting back into posting videos every week during this time of year because, well, obviously, you know, it's cold this time of year. And right now it's only like 43 degrees, which is perfectly fine to ride in for me. I'm not, you know, cold out riding and stuff. But up here in Washington State, I don't know, what time is it? Let's see. It's 2:30. And the sun sits extremely low on the horizon all winter. It just barely comes up over like that. So what that means here in Washington is the shadows are extremely long all day. So if there is frost or ice on the road during the night, when the sun comes up during the day and shadows are long on the road, some of that ice never melts. So it puts me in kind of a predicament as far as going for a ride in the wintertime. I'm living closer into town now, not so far out, you know, outside of town, where there's a lot of buildings and tall trees and things like that. But when I can do it, I'm going to make it work. Even on my ride over here, I was riding up one of the roads where there's a lot of trees and buildings on the left-hand side, and there was frost all over the road. And I'm thinking to myself, you know what? I really do need to turn around, but I couldn't turn around because, you know, if I had crossed on one of the side streets, I'd be riding on top of frost and ice and everything else like that. So it might be kind of tricky getting back home, but at any rate, just to kind of wrap it up here, I do have ideas for videos. As any of you guys knew about, you know, if you watched my other video that I posted, you know, last winter, talking about all my plans for the channel for this year, all that stuff got thrown in the trash because of everything that's been going on. I wanted to do test rides at my dealerships and just take bikes out and do rider stories and things where I sit down and talk to people who ride motorcycles and you know, just kind of do a spotlight on those guys. But you know, we're supposed to be staying away from each other, not being in close contact with each other, and social distancing and all that nonsense. So I'm afraid that all that stuff is just going to have to be put on hold, you know, indefinitely. And hopefully once we get back to normal, I can kind of, you know, pick up where I left off and start rolling out some of those ideas, because I really did have a lot of ideas. And I give props to a lot of the YouTubers out there that are still managing to make a lot of content and put out videos for everybody to watch, so everybody can enjoy all that stuff. But for me, it's just got to be put on hold. But another reason why I had to stop posting videos some 4 months back is because I was doing some work out of town. We were building a house. The company that I work for, building a house up in a place called Suncadia. It's up by Cle Elum, Washington. And that was like an hour and 20-minute drive for me to get there every morning. So I was leaving at 5:30 in the morning. I was coming home about, you know, 4:30, 5 o'clock in the afternoon, and just beat. So by the time, you know, with all that going on and having to pack and having to shop for a new house and just all that stuff, I just didn't have time to even ride. You know, in the last 4 months, I've probably ridden 5 times, and they were just, you know, just short rides here and there to kind of keep the bikes lubed up and stuff. So I really just want to get back into it, get back into riding, just get back into the swing of things. I want things to go back to normal, like I'm sure a lot of you out there do. We're just, you know, we're just tired of all the nonsense that's going on. But hopefully things will pick back up, and next year will be better, no matter what. So I say a big prayer for the country and the world, and hope everybody pulls through this and we get back to something that seems like normal. So if you're still here watching the video, you probably noticed that my handlebars are different. I got some of my coastal kit in. I'm going to do a video about that because it's kind of a rant. I'm going to do a rant about Harley-Davidson service. Not going to mention any names or nothing like that, but I have some gripes about not the parts, but what it took to get them installed. And I don't have nice things to say, which is why I'm not going to name any names, point any fingers. But I'm going to go off on, yeah. So look forward to that video coming up. I don't know when. You know, I got to clean this bike. It's got water spots all over it. I don't ride it in the rain, but now it has to sit outside behind my house. At least it's parked on a concrete patio, but it gets rained on and frosted on and everything. But so I got that video coming up talking about the parts that I do have, the parts I've had installed. I want to do one on the cruise control, because this thing is freaking phenomenal. I can't believe I ever owned a bike without cruise control. I want to talk about the seat. I had another video about the seat. I got another seat from Harley-Davidson. It's not on here, and I'll explain why in another video. But I got my passenger pegs I still got to put on. I'm waiting on the quarter fairing to show up, and that's supposed to ship at the end of the month. So I should have that sometime soon and be able to put that on and kind of complete the look of the bike. So it breaks my heart. This thing has to sit outside and get frost and rain and everything else on it. But, you know, granted, I mean, it doesn't look bad. It's pretty dirty. You just can't really, probably don't see it on camera, but it's just dust. So I'm going to have to give it a good bath. And man, I really, really, really miss riding this bike. It was supposed to be a great year, and then stuff happened, which really sucks. But so anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and stop the video right here. I hope this worked. Am I still recording? Yeah, 13 minutes. Okay, so if all of you are still out there watching at this point, you haven't jumped off the video, I want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart for all your concern and all your loyalty, and you're still watching my videos, and people are still subscribing. I really appreciate that. I think when I dropped off, I had 16,000 subscribers, and I've grown over 4,000 more subscribers without even posting another video. So it's pretty obvious, you know, people like my stuff. So I'm going to start making it, not only because I feel kind of not obligated, I won't say that, but yeah, I enjoy doing this, and you guys enjoy watching my stuff. So we're going to keep on keeping on, even if we can't do one every week because of weather, circumstances, the world just in general. I am back, and I'm going to start making videos again. I don't care what it takes. So this is a thing again. Once again, I'm sorry I bailed out on you guys, but I'm back. So we're going to do this. Everybody, thanks for watching. I hope you're all staying safe during this time of turmoil, and that everybody in your life is, you know, if they come down with this stupid thing, that they pull through it strong and healthy. Yeah, everybody, thank you so much for watching, and until the next video, ride safe and have a good day.